now back in present day.
Oh, good Lord.
Steve's been asleep for seven decades.
Okay. Yes. Oh my God.
What?
The little thing that he was playing with, the blue dot that Steve took, is that the
element
that Tony? Yes. Come on, listen. Okay, great. So because
remember he said he just didn't have the technology.
Yes, I was just about to say that. Yes, but he could break it apart based off of what he saw and knew it could do. He just couldn't recreate it, but like he had it, so
he couldn't do anything with it. Every time he touched it, everything blew up.
Oh.
He didn't have the technology to harness it.
Got it.
Howard's
okay.
always curious.
Yes.
Howard is always trying to figure things out. His son, Howard and Tony, have that in common.
Yep.
They're very, very curious. They're not smart just because they were born smart. They're smart because they're curious. They're always trying to figure things out. They're always trying to put things together, take things apart. It's just in their nature. So Howard's like, I have this thing.
Okay.
It's amazing. Nobody else understood the signature.
Mm-hmm.
So
what's the signature?
The energy signature.
Got it. Okay.
The Tesseract is pure energy.
Okay.
Now, what's interesting, this is something I'll have to ask God about, because it never comes up again, and I can't tell you what it is until we get to that place.
Oh.
But I have a question about the power in the weapons that Hydra uses, because the Tesseract is pure energy, but it also has a very specific function that hasn't been revealed yet.
Oh.
And I'm wondering if that function was activated when people were killed. You know, like in the guns when they shot them.
Mm-hmm.
The Tesseract is not what you think it is. And
does it collect that energy back?
No, it has a very specific function, and the function is not to kill.
Well, I was about to say, that was my other question. I was like, okay, is it the same, like, it's gamma, right?
No,
like,
it is not. It has a gamma signature, but it's pure energy. It's not gamma energy. It's just an entity that is pure energy.
Okay.
And so what they did was they weaponized this pure energy, right? But once we get into what that energy is, and what it does and how it functions, them being able to shoot people doesn't make sense.
Okay.
And it has never come up, and I don't know if they're gonna mess around with it in Doomsday, but it has never come up.
But is it similar to, like, what's in Steve? What made him a super soldier?
A serum that Stanley Tucci's character, that doctor developed.
Does it have anything to do with the Tesseract?
No.
Oh. I was curious.
No, the Tesseract is, remember, so we have to go back to Thor. Remember the reason that Red Skull, which is Hugo Weaving's character, Red Skull knew that the Tesseract was probably in that painting, because remember when Thor was talking about the tree of the world?
Yes.
That's what was on the wall. And so Red Skull saw that, and he said, yes, he said, oh, the tree of the world. So he knew, because he's in Norway. Remember, he got in trouble. The generals were like, why did you take a bunch of people to Norway?
Yes,
like, that was not sanctioned. The Fuhrer is not happy.
Right.
You are off here doing your own thing.
Mission.
But Red Skull believed in the supernatural. First of all, he's been made a super soldier, so he knows that things are possible.
Got it.
Right? Because remember, he stole dude's serum,
stuck
in his arm. The problem is his side effect is he
right. That's why I was
Skull.
curious. I was like, okay, does it the way the serum amplifies what's already in you? You
were already a piece of shit, so now you're just a red face.
I was curious if the Tesseract did the same thing. I was like,
no,
because
he found the Tesseract later. Remember, he was already Red Skull. He was adjusting his skin.
Yes,
he was already Red Skull, but he knew, because he believes in supernatural. He's been doing all of his research. He knew that the Norse people believe in Asgard. They believe in the gods.
Got it.
So they would have, if anybody had the Tesseract, it would have been them, because it was a sacred energy force that belonged in Asgard, from Odin's vault.
Got it.
Remember the weapons vault?
So it has nothing to do with, it's just, Howard is harnessing the Tesseract for good, like energy.
Howard hasn't done anything yet.
True.
Howard hasn't done anything yet. Howard creates the arc reactor. Remember in Iron Man, they had that giant arc reactor?
Yes.
Howard wanted free energy. Yes. So he would have
on like whoever the person is to do what with the energy what they see fit.
Right. Howard
the Tesseract doesn't like
discriminate?
Yeah, no. Yes, like or like attach itself for some reason.
It's just energy.
Okay. All right.
It's pure energy and they know it. Hydra knew it.
Okay.
And Stark knows it.
Okay.
They know. Well, he knows it's something.
Got it. Okay.
Which is why he had them looking for it. He traced the energy signature. Remember, he traced the energy signature to the bottom of the ocean. That's why they couldn't find Steve because he's like, this is where the signature ends.
Oh.
The Tesseract fell out before the plane went down. Remember, it burned through and it fell into the ocean. Mm-hmm. They just traced the energy signature. That's how they were able to recover it.
How did they not find him? But they found it.
He went that much further, and then he dove the plane head first into the ice, and then it went under the ice. Remember, when they first recovered it, they're like, because remember that was the question: how come nobody's found this? Because the patterns in the ice change all the time.
True.
It's a very active site.
And that like even though Howard is Howard and he's super genius. Like,
how can he find him? He doesn't have the technology.
Yep. I was like, there's only so much. Damn.
Yeah.
His whole life gone. Like,
it's got to be devastating.
Like, wake up and be like, oh, this is bullshit.
Yeah.
Like,
I missed my whole life. I didn't get to go to that dance.
Okay, so it's not that he can't die. Like, I mean, does he get old? Can he get old?
Yeah, he can age. But he's been frozen and he's been in cryo sleep.
Yes.
For 70 years.
Yes.
Which is why he's still the same age in 2000.
Oh, okay. It's not that he's like vampire but not vampire.
No.
Okay.
No. He does age differently. Remember, his cells are constantly regenerating, which is why he can't get drunk. Poor baby.
Oh.
So he lost his friends. He woke up 70 years later. He lost his girl. Steve's got some personal stuff.
When do we see Steve again? So we
see Steve in the next movie.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God. We're done with. Oh my God.
We're about to end phase 1.
So we get all of them.
We get. Do you want to know?
No.
You've seen a picture of everybody.
No. I mean, I'm guessing based off of what we
I don't have to tell you. We can.
You don't have to answer me. But my theory is we're obviously getting Tony and Iron Man. We're getting Hulk. We are getting Scarlet has to show up because we've met her. Jeremy Renner, Hawkeye, and then Captain America, Pepper, Happy. Well, they count. They don't count. I don't think we've met anymore. I haven't met any more heroes.
Okay.
Damn. Well, you just said okay.
It's fine.
No, it is. You're right. And now I'm gonna rack my brain. No, it's like yes. That is my educated guess based on the movies. Oh, and Thor.
Okay.
And that's got to be it. That's got to be it. It's probably not it, but it's got to be it based off of what I have seen. But I bet you something crazy, amazing happens that makes everyone go, "Oh my God!" Okay. Yep. That's my educated guess.
Okay.
I think those are all my questions. Poor Peggy. Like I'm like.
At least she had the sense to kiss this man before he jumped on the plane. Because I was like, oh God. I mean, are we just going to die of a broken heart? Like, what's happening?
Damn. Okay. I had a question and I lost it. Was it always going to be Chris? Wait, is that his name? That's not his name.
No, it wasn't always going to be Chris. Well, yes, they picked Chris. But you know who went up for it? John Krasinski. I made you watch. Have you actually sat around and watched 13 Hours? You never watched it.
I don't think so.
Okay. So do you remember John Krasinski from The Office?
I didn't watch The Office.
I didn't either. But you remember how? But have you ever seen him like in those memes?
Yes, I've seen.
He was kind of doughy.
Yes.
Really goofy looking.
Mm-hmm.
Blotty, freaking blotty. One day, he shows up on the cover of Men's Fitness, and he is ripped from rooter to tutor. And we were like, whose body did you steal? Right?
Sir.
and Krasinski's naturally tall.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody was like, oh, so Krasinski's gonna be Cap, right? So freaking out. Evans looks the part more.
Mm-hmm.
You can trick him in the 40s, 50s, 60s look, you know, they put the wig on him. They, you know.
That was a wig?
Yeah, all of that's filled in and lifted. All that volume. Yeah, because they have the volume. That's all a different color. His hair's not naturally that color. And then they powdered him down with makeup to really give him that vintage look.
Good Lord.
Yeah, he's wearing a ton of makeup, and he's got pieces that make all of this more voluminous so that he looks like they would have looked back then. Okay. So he can be styled in that way. But he did not, and he's openly talked about the diet. He was like, I eat 6 times a day, and it's boiled chicken breast, and it's not
boiled.
Fun.
What does that do? Like
it's pure protein. It's pure lean protein, no fat.
Boiled.
Yeah. He was complaining about it. He was just like, I can't keep up this physique. Like, yeah, 6 times a day.
Does maybe some vegetables?
Yeah, I think he is a little broccoli. Yeah, he's having a hard time.
I mean, I can eat tofu like nobody's business, but boiled chicken
breast.
Baby.
Yeah, he was just like, it was not fun. He was not happy because people kept saying like, how'd you get like that? And he's like,
that's it.
It's not fun. Yeah, he complained about it openly. He was like, the diet is trash, and you have to keep it. Because remember, they're shooting back to back to back to back to back. Marvel, especially in these first 3 phases, those actors are all on contract. They're on major contracts. The rumor is they were 10-year contracts. Everybody was on a 10-year contract. And because they need these characters, they got to carry these characters through. Right. Once they started really legitimately, I feel like in phase 1, they kind of knew what they wanted to do, but not really, but sort of kind of. And they started kind of putting this saga together. Once phase 1 became such a massive success, like Avengers was either going to succeed or it was going to fail. And everybody was stressed out because we have all of these origin stories. But now you want all of these massive names. They're massive actors and massive characters. Each one of these characters is huge. Right. You're trying to shove them all now into the same story. So it's either going to be a phenomenal success or it's going to fail spectacularly because it's too much. Everything is too big. Hulk is tearing stuff up. He's massive. Iron Man's got his own little thing going. Captain America basically punches his way out of anything. Thor and his hammer can, lightning his way out of anything. You have all of these massive characters, and now we're gonna stick them all in one movie, and we're gonna make everybody sit still for 2 hours or 2.5 hours, and
who's the villain? Like what? Alyssa? No, wait.
Just wait. This is the thing. I'm gonna go home and change. We can watch Avengers, because I cleared my schedule. It's up to you. Because all of these movies feed you, as you can see, our origin stories pull us out for a second so that we can learn about this person, but then they shove us right back into the present. Right now we are all caught up. Everybody's in the same time. Thor, Captain America, Hulk, Iron Man, Black Widow, and Hawkeye are now all together in this timeline. Yes. That's the genius.
He knew Tony's daddy.
Yes. So that's the genius of this whole thing. That
is Peggy his mama?
Peggy is not his mama.
Thank God. I was
no.
This
is not an Oedipus story.
They fought, dude. Like, no. Tony and
Peggy is not Tony's mama.
Howard and Tony.
No, yeah. Howard's a flirt and a hoe. It was a time. Right?
Who?
He may or may not have been married at the time. I don't think we ever confirmed it.
But I got nervous.
No, Peggy is not mess. Tony's mom.
That'd be kind of shitty on Howard's part. I'd be like, yo.
Howard's a mess. Bruh. Howard's not. He's not the nicest guy. He's a genius, right? Tony, not the nicest guy. He's a genius, and so we forgive them their sins because we're trying to give them grace. We're trying to give all of them grace, so that they all can figure it out. Everybody is learning their lessons. Tony's learning his lessons. Thor's learning his lessons.
Oh, Lord.
Hulk is learning his lessons. Everybody. Well, no, not Hulk. Hulk ain't really learning lessons yet. Hulk's still smashing stuff. So.
And so now they're all supposed to come together and play nice together.
And how? How is this possible? You have all of these massive personalities that are only going in one direction. Cap now has an attitude. He's been frozen for 70 years.
Oh,
he doesn't know if he's coming or going.
He's still a virgin?
He's still a virgin.
Damn.
I'm sorry.
Damn, Peggy. I'm just like, I'm upset for both of them that they didn't, like, the way she touched the chest or tried to, she's just like.
When I found out that wasn't scripted, I hollered. She was like, it was just there. I just had to touch.
I just needed to know, like, sir, they were in your face. I was like, oh my God.
Oh yeah, when he came out, it was like titties.
I was like, damn, Chris. Like, oh. They do get made like
big
that.
Old titties.
I was like, and the bounce when he ran, I was like, I feel so
You're like,
bad.
what's happening?
I feel so bad for staring, but I kind of get it. Like, oh my God.
Oh yeah, Cap's that dude.
Oh my God.
Cap is that guy.
Oh, poor baby. Oh, so he gonna have an attitude.
So he's
already
remember,
an asshole.
Cap is he's innocent, and remember what Tucci's character said when Doctor tells him,
yeah,
stay this good man.
Oh,
like don't compromise yourself.
So
stay this good man. And so when we're traveling with him on this journey, that's the thing that makes Captain America Captain America.
Oh.
What's inside. The outside, for him, he's always been this guy.
Right.
It's always been about not liking bullies. It's always been about telling the truth. It's always been about standing up for what's right. So he is not interested in whatever. First of all, he doesn't appreciate being lied to. Y'all locked him in this little hospital room. But I understand why they did it.
It would be.
He would have gone into shock.
Yep. Yes.
He would have gone into shock.
I mean, but everything else moves at a 4 times rapid pace.
But girl, if that man woke up 70 years later, he probably would have had a heart attack. He probably would have been so freaked out that he'd have hurt himself and gone into a coma. Like, I understand why they did it. They got the year wrong. They fucked up. You know, he was like, I was at that game. They were like, shh.
Y'all had all that paperwork, all those files. I'm like, okay.
But we're in the 2000s now. Like,
yes,
they don't.
Yes. I'm like, is he? Oh, he gonna have a crisis of self.
You see, he came out. He went in Times Square like, what?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Nick Fury, Johnny on the spot. He knew exactly. Go get him, y'all. Just please, let's get him back inside the facility.
Because we ain't got time for this.
It is the best for everybody, right? But nobody knows how the super serum works. This was back in the 40s. They haven't imitated this. Ain't no super soldiers running around here trying to do shit.
And what is the Hulk? Is the Hulk same?
No, girl. The Hulk. They was out there experimenting with gamma technology. Did they? Yeah, you watched it. He got in the way, got zapped. He shouldn't have been able to survive that, but he fucking did. And now he has like a gamma monster living inside of him. And it's triggered when he's stressed. Yes. It's triggered when he's angry. When he's angry, and that thing completely takes over. He doesn't have any control over it. It takes over. He's basically like in the sunken place. He's just living in the back of the head. He doesn't, he has no control over Hulk. Until Hulk gets knocked the fuck out, he calms down, and then Banner comes back. It's almost like a split personality. Hulk and
Dr.
Banner
Jekyll and Mr. Hyde.
literally two different entities.
They just didn't do a really good job explaining that in that one.
I imagine if you've seen Hulk for the first time, you wouldn't know. But that story has been explained ad nauseum. So if you watch Eric Bana's Hulk, the boring one, if you watch that one, it's very talky. Okay. They show exactly how he got, hit with gamma radiation and why he survived.
I saw the opening and all the pictures and the things. I'm like, bruh, but what?
I did not enjoy it at all. I very much prefer Ed Norton's Hulk to the Banner Hulk. Okay. And I 100% prefer Ruffalo's Hulk to everybody else. Okay. I feel like he did the best job because he has a natural fear and a respect for the Hulk. Mm-hmm. And I didn't see any of the other versions respect that this is a really scary thing. Okay. And that it should not be
just unleashed at like something to play with or something to
right.
try and
and that comes up, and I'm not giving anything away by saying this, but that comes up in that Banner's character knows that he could kill everything, so he actively avoids the fight.
Right. Okay.
Because he respects the power. Hulk is pure rage. He's just, and no reason, no nothing. He just he just runs through everything. Yeah. Hulk smash, right? So Banner understands that, and he respects it. Does he get depressed sometimes? Yes. Does he try to, figure it out? Yes. But he understands that this is a thing that's separate from him, and this is a thing that ought to be studied and respected, not just used.
Okay.
So I really like the way Ruffalo approached the Hulk character and the Banner character, because Hulk and Banner are two. They live in the same body.
Yep.
But they're two different entities, and Banner is trying to understand Hulk. Hulk don't give a fuck. He hates Banner. Banner's puny. Fuck Banner. But Banner is a scientist. Remember, there's two really smart people.
Tony and Banner.
And Bruce Banner. Yes.
I'm excited because I did not get that from Ed Norton's Hulk. Like I'm like, okay, I get it. You're smart, but like I didn't like.
Oh, he's a genius.
Right. Like
he's really smart.
And so like I saw him building the things in his little place, but like just there wasn't that. Oh, you're smart. Like when Tony talks or when Tony's like tinkering with
things. You're very aware of how intelligent he is.
And the cadence at which he speaks is just, oh, you that dude.
Yeah.
Got it.
We're very aware of that Tony is extremely intelligent.
Okay.
And the way that Ruffalo portrays Bruce Banner, you're very aware that Banner is extremely intelligent.
Whew, okay. I'm excited to meet the new Hulk. And oh wait, my brain just went bloop. Nope, done. I thought I had one more cat question, but I lost it. No, that was it. I was very curious about Howard and Peggy, and I was like, please don't let that be like Tony be their son, and then Captain and Tony have beef because that should have been his kid. Like I don't know, it was weird. Yes, okay.
And you did see when the Red Skull tries to grab the Tesseract, which you can't.
Like he melted upwards.
But did you notice that the cosmos opened up?
Yes.
Okay.
And it was giving Thor.
It was giving Thor. Yeah, you noticed that the cosmos opened up.
Yes.
So just kind of keep that in mind.
Oh no.
Just keep in mind that.
He ain't dead.
Girl.
Okay. I know. I'm just like people that should be dying don't be dying, and then when I
people that should not be dying die, and you're like,
this is not
why?
The death tracking is not tracking, but you know what? It's okay. I'm along for the ride. I am excited. Okay.
We'll start figuring things out. Now you're gonna start. So Avengers will help you put some pieces together and recognize the track that we're on. Okay, because right now you're getting origin stories. Right. Someone's over here, somebody's over here, somebody's up there, somebody's down here.
But where are we going?
Avengers will teach you where we're going.
Oh.
And like somebody said in the comments, we got 11 movies to get through.
And I got little pieces of, because I've seen Black Panther and Wakanda Forever. I know vibranium. I was like, wait a minute.
Yes. So but vibranium shows up very early.
Okay. I was like,
but remember Stark said that's all we got.
Right.
Remember he was like, when he says,
I'm like, and then how'd you get it? Ah, hell.
So you'll see.
All right.
Everything is connected. I think they did a fantastic job laying this out. I feel like this is about the time they started having universe meetings. Like instead of, we're just having a meeting about this movie and we're gonna put a little, thing. Feige is really good, or was, at least in phases 1 through 3. He was really good in weaving timelines together and holding every member of the crew to that vision. So this is the big thing, and we've talked about this previously. This is the big thing about letting our tours into the Marvel universe.
Oh.
The reason that art tours don't work, it's not that these artists are not good. It's not that these directors are not good. It's that they are hamstrung by the universal rules.
Mm-hmm.
They can't dance outside of those rules. They cannot color outside of those lines.
Right.
Because there is a bigger story at play.
It's not just about your movie. Yes, this movie
right.
is important, but look.
And I can't imagine what that conversation is like. Having a conversation with an artist and being like, this is not about your vision.
Right. This is the sandbox. You can come play in it.
Right.
But you color
with our
clowns.
You can play in your vision inside of these lines. You have to stay true to the comic book. They are trying to attract two groups of people. Old fans, and they're trying to make new ones.
Okay,
right?
Makes sense.
So they can't make everything, they can't completely cater to old fans. So all the old fans are my age, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, they have disposable income, but also we're a finite group.
True.
They're trying to make billions, okay? That means they need a new fan base. It can't just be, oh, this is just like the comic book you used to read.
Right.
Right? It has to be more than that. You got to give them more. And I think that the thing that they do a very good job of in all of these movies is they raise the stakes. They give the characters pathos. We have motivation that goes beyond just doing the right thing.
Right.
Right?
And see, that's and it probably will grow. And I'm trying to wrap my brain around just chaos and destruction in the villains. Like, I'm understanding the pathos for our heroes, but sometimes some of these villains, I'm like, why? Just because we're evil?
No, I think we did a really good job in Thor. I think we understood that Loki was extremely conflicted. He was so screwed up.
I agree with that one. But and maybe I just got I know I'm only how many movies in? Like 4?
We're 4 movies.
Like 4 movies in.
Yes.
I have a feeling the villains are going to get more complicated. But I'm looking at Red Skull, dude. I'm like, my guy.
Supernatural. He just want to take over the world.
Okay.
He believes in supernatural. He just want to take over the world. So he's just a dick that wants power.
Okay.
He went past the Fuhrer. Remember?
Yep.
So Hitler was just like, okay, we're going to take Europe. And Red Skull was like, nah, son, my dreams are bigger than yours. We're going to take everything. And as a matter of fact, you in my way. So y'all that's why he killed all of them.
Yep.
He killed all of it. He didn't care. There's only a couple of villains like him.
Okay, good.
He would be the villain, I would say, in terms of world domination, that just is seeking power for power's sake.
Okay.
Everyone else, I would say, moving forward, if my memory serves, there might be one other villain that and it was a weaker movie. There are a couple of movies in the MCU, this is what's sad. There's a couple of movies in the MCU that are not the MCU's best effort.
Okay.
Still better than DC's best effort.
Dang. She said it.
That's the sad part. The sad part, because come on, we were just like, we like the movie and we're loyal.
Right.
But also, this is not your best work. Right?
And we'll allow it.
But at the time, when that movie came out, DC was trying to do stuff and we were like, no, your best
Y'all
bet.
need to sit down.
The closest they got, because they started to figure out, because DC, the DCEU, which is different from DC Comics are actually a lot more successful than Marvel Comics were. And they stole a lot of characters from each other.
What is the difference between DCEU and DC?
The DC Entertainment Universe.
Okay.
And the Marvel Cinematic Universe.
No. But you said...
The DCEU is DC Entertainment Universe.
Yep.
Right? The MCU is the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which is what we're in.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
The difference is there's 2 different universes. There's 2 different worlds. 2 different comic book houses. 2 different companies. No, but they're putting out movies around the same time.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
And they're bouncing fans like back and forth. The comic book fans who didn't care. They're reading Marvel, they're reading DC, they don't care. They just like superheroes, right?
Right.
So comic book fans are now watching these movies and they're being pulled in, back and forth. And DC is really good at their cartoons. Their animated movies are way better, I would say. The Marvel animated movies just didn't hold as much gravity as the DC ones. I mean, Marvel, later on we'll get into What If. I think they did a really good job with What If. Okay. But I would say on par, the feature-length cartoons, DC did a better job. Okay. In my opinion. Like the Wonder Woman one they did. The Wonder Woman one was amazing because she was savage. She was like chopping off heads, girl blood was flying all over the screen, it was a mess. Wonder Woman was a fucking G. She did not take no fucking prisoners.
Animated?
Did they have we had an animated Wonder Woman.
Okay.
But it's not the feature length Wonder Womans. So not the movies with Gal Gadot.
Oh yeah.
Not those movies.
Okay.
And the only one, honestly, that was sort of good, and it's sad to even say sort of good because it was the best of the bunch, was her first one. The very first Wonder Woman was better than the sequel. The sequel was trash. It was just like, I mean, we were looking at DC like, just
sit down. Just stop.
The problem with DC is that Christopher Nolan did The Dark Knight, right?
Okay.
And The Dark Knight was deep and brooding and shaded and dark. And then all the movies were like that. Mm. Marvel is bright and shiny and exciting, and we got like real stakes, and we got comedy, we got heart, we got charm. None of that existed in DC. You just watch a DC movie, be depressed. It's just like, damn.
It is.
That sucks. Like, everybody's sad. Oh, the only time, and this is the thing, this is how you know they all biting off each other. Then they did Aquaman, and they cast Jason Momoa.
Oh,
and it's bright and shiny and happy like Thor.
Got it.
I was like, oh. So we gave this one a little heart. Okay. We gave it some heart. We gave it some comedy. They let Jason Momoa just be Jason Momoa. Okay. The thing is that Jason Momoa is a lot like Hemsworth in that they're really good. They have great comedic timing. Mm-hmm. And you'll really see Thor, as Thor progresses, you'll start to see that comedic timing. Okay. Momoa's got that too. So when they cast him as Aquaman, first of all, he looks the part. Right? Mm-hmm. He completely looks the part. And then second of all, he's got those lines, right? Okay. He's funny, he's quick. So Aquaman did very well. Okay. It did very well. And you would think that DC would be like, oh, we learned our lesson. But no. Y'all come with that Joker sequel that was so trifling and so tragic.
I didn't see it, and I loved the Joker. I loved the first one. I truly did.
First of all, everybody does not have to be a fucking anti-hero. Okay? Let the Joker be the psychopath that he is. Mm-hmm. He's a psychopath. Joker just wants to watch the world burn. Mm-hmm. This is why The Dark Knight was so brilliant, right?
Yes.
He just wanted to see things burn, and he wanted to prove that man was evil. He was trying to prove to Batman that if you put a man in a situation, all of his morals and all of his ethics will go out the window. And Batman did not believe that. That was the argument. And I want to say it was The Dark Knight Rises. Maybe it wasn't. It wasn't Dark Knight. It was Dark Knight Rises. Where they argue that Joker's like, I'm going to stick these people here and I'm going to give them bombs. And at midnight, somebody's got to blow the other one up. Mm-hmm. Because when they're up against the wall, all of their ethics and their morality and their laws and their rules, they'll go out the window. Right? Joker's the ultimate anarchist. He didn't give a shit. He just want to burn. That's why he burned his half of the money. Or he burned all the money. He said, I'm not going to burn all of it, just my half. He doesn't care about money. He doesn't care about power. He's a lunatic.
It was so good.
He's an absolute lunatic.
Isn't there another one or no? Isn't there one coming with Killian? Or did he? I'm so confused.
Cillian Murphy was Scarecrow.
Right, but I swear. Oh, maybe I have seen that.
Yeah, there was one with Scarecrow in it.
I thought I saw something where there's another one with him. I don't know. Never mind. I'm gonna have to look it up. Or maybe I was watching something old.
He does show up in one of the Dark Knight movies. Okay. Scarecrow is a villain in one of the Dark Knight movies. He wears like the burlap sack. Yeah, he's nuts. They're all nuts. They all belong in Arkham Asylum.
For a moment, I thought you were trying to say that there were two. There was within DC. There was DC Comics, and then there's DCEU. And I was like,
oh no, that's the entertainment arm. There's Marvel Comics. And then there's the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So there's DC Comics, and then there's the DC Entertainment Universe.
Okay, I understand that correctly. I was like,
no. And I went off on a tangent with DC. That's just a thing. Ooh. The reason that DC just did not do as well as Marvel on the big screen is because I think they got a hold of the Dark Knight. They tried to stick to this formula, and I felt like it was very executive produced. Like, this thing worked. So we're just going to keep doing this thing. Again. And they didn't take a lesson when like the movies stopped doing as well. You know, when I saw that they were coming out with Folie à Deux, that was Joker's second movie. Yes. I was like, who asked for this?
Nobody.
No one wanted this movie. Why would you spend all this money on this movie? We have already seen this man be abused a la Passion of the Christ. Now, y'all done beat the shit out of this man. He's emaciated. He looks crazy. He's been spit on, stuff. Why are we still torturing this? Why are we doing this to him? And you want me to feel sorry for Joker? I don't feel sorry for Joker. Joker is insane. If you ever want to know how crazy Joker is, you need to watch The Killing Joke. It's a fucked up DC animated movie.
I was like, what is that?
Joker's insane. He doesn't, and Batman's problem is he won't kill this fool. Right. He won't kill him. So therefore, we have this stupid battle going on in perpetuity. Please put this man down so he will stop burning babies.
See, I didn't see the second Joker. I saw the trailer for it, and I think the best thing in that movie was that shot on the glass with the and that was it. I was like, oh, that was brilliant. That was nice. And moving on. I don't need to see this.
I mean, I watched it. I just watched it. I was like, okay, I don't care. Dang. And I feel like this whole thing with trying to turn Joker into an anti-hero comes from Disney turning Maleficent into an anti-hero. Everybody is biting off everybody else. And I was just like, but that was a good job. They did a good job turning Maleficent into an anti-hero. They did a brilliant job with this. This foolishness with Joker. Joker has killed entirely too many people for y'all to be trying to make us feel sorry for him. And in the first movie, to be clear, he did kill that lady and that little girl. He did. They don't show it in the movie. There's no way in the world. Why is he in her apartment?
Oh, Zazie Bates. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
right.
They
sugarcoated it. I was like,
y'all
know he killed that lady. Y'all know he did. Why is he sitting there in her sitting with the refrigerator open, sitting on the floor crying like an idiot?
Oh, maybe I do need to go rewatch it. See, I've seen Maleficent 1. I haven't seen Maleficent because there's 2.
There's
right?
2 of them.
Was the second one good?
It's yeah.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's good.
Okay.
It's good.
Okay.
And I liked it. It's not the same movie. I like that they didn't repeat the same tropes. She still has some lessons to learn. They all do. Okay. And I like that. I liked that about the Maleficent movies. I liked that everyone in those movies had things to learn.
Okay.
The only one who didn't learn shit was Stefan's ass, and that's why he had to get killed. Because he's an asshole. Right?
Yes.
But Maleficent had to learn love. And she had to learn that all humans weren't bad. She came across this innocent child, and this child loved her regardless. When she says, I know who you are, she's like, you're my favorite character. She's like, what?
Oh.
The hell?
Right. What about Cruella? People have been asking me.
I didn't like Cruella.
Okay.
With Emma Stone?
Yes.
I thought it was stupid.
Okay.
I thought it was a stupid movie. Everything doesn't have to be... I enjoyed 101 Dalmatians with Glenn Close years ago. Right, so much of a better movie.
That iconic laugh.
I didn't need Cruella to be a thing. I did not need this, and it just wasn't for me. If people like it, to each their own. It was not my cup of tea. I did not care for it. Right, but I do love what they did with Maleficent. I did not like with Cruella. What they tried to do was we can make the villains anti-heroes. Let's do that with everybody. That's a stupid idea. Everybody doesn't have to do that. And Cruella was going to skin the dogs, okay, and use their fur for her coat. Get out of here.
Right. Okay. Well, we've made it. We're going to get into the end of phase 1.
Yes.
And, okay. All right. Yes. Because my knees, they hurt me.
Your knees
I'm like, oh my God,
you see, I stick my legs out.
Right? I was like, I'm hungry.
We need to watch A Funny Thing Happen on the way to Thor's Hammer. So that's just 5 minutes. It's a short.